Cheers and enjoy the show. Welcome to
Good evening.
What's happening?
Happy Friday.
Welcome to the bars. I'm with Beth and Greg. I'm Greg, and that's Beth. And it is the election show. Good Lord.
Can't believe it. Like, I can't believe it's time already. Like, I feel like just yesterday I was going, "Ah, damn it, these ads for the next 4 months." And it's been 4 months.
You know who pointed something out to me?
Who?
I was at happy hour the other day.
Mhm.
And somebody was like, I have a 602 number. Arizona's a swing state. So they target, we have 602 numbers because we lived in Arizona forever. What's happening, Jonathan? Julia, you were so goddamn close. So close. The swing states are the ones being targeted with all those. Dude, look, watch.
I haven't gotten any in the last couple of days. I wonder if they know I voted.
All of these, it might be hard to see, but this is like my phone log.
Oh, no, mine's like that too.
It's all
Random.
red numbers that I don't know who the fuck they are, right? Because it's the
Yeah,
election.
Look, mine too.
Yeah, all red, right?
Especially like recently.
Yeah. It's insane the amount of shit. The number of calls I get from like fucking, oh, we're from Wisconsin.
Texts. The number of texts I get.
Text. Fucking
Hey,
silly.
And I think some of them are fake because they're like, click on this link and give Trump $5.
Or Harris. I get both of them.
I only got a couple Harris. I think I showed.
Mostly Trump.
Yeah.
I like that shirt on you, by the way.
Thanks.
And you plead the second.
Read the second.
God damn it. It's our election show. We're going to talk some election stuff. But it's more on the fun side of things than just the election stuff because I've got a really cool video of a person melting down.
Okay.
That's going to be fun.
I saw my first Harris, what's his name, sticker today.
Harris Waltz?
Yeah.
Who the fuck? Do you know, have you seen Waltz?
Some person that was going 35 into 45. And I said, makes sense.
You're like, oh yeah,
Makes sense.
Yeah. makes sense.
Yeah. Thanks for ruining this world, bitch.
Assholes.
I didn't even know if it was a
Fucking
woman, but everybody's
retards.
a bitch.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Loser.
You're bringing down my Helotus.
You're in Texas.
She
Don't
wasn't,
you know
she
where
wasn't
you're
in Helotus.
from?
She was on Bandera Road by your gym, actually.
Same thing. Helotus, Texas. I don't know why we have a glitch in our video. No idea.
Nobody clicks those links.
Who did what?
Jonathan said, does anybody actually click the links in the text? I don't trust any links. Me neither.
Jonathan said, how is it in Washington? Is it as bad as it is here in Minnesota? Minnesota, dude. It's another.
What's bad in
like just the amount of bullshit spam? Julia said, my phone sends them to spam.
Mine
immediately.
identifies them as spam.
Yeah, it just depends, right? Jonathan said Tim Waltz is a piece of shit. No, I agree. I'm in Minnesota, so I'm well versed in how crappy he is. Oh yeah. You know what? Cheers.
Well, I couldn't do that again if I tried. Cheers.
Cheers, you guys.
Drink.
Hope you're having a great night. You know what it is? It's like we've got a few more sleeps until election night. So I figured we might as well watch a few videos, kind of cut through some of it, but definitely go vote. If you're in Texas, we will be at, you're in Texas.
Early voting closed today, so nobody can early vote anymore.
Yeah, but you got to go vote on
But
Tuesday.
you should get at least, I think, 2 hours. I think employers are required to give.
Is that what it is? Something like that?
Mhm.
Yeah. So, but if you're in the Austin area, San Antonio or anything like that, Beth and I will be at the Drinkin' Bros event up at WTF, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot on Tuesday night. We'll be hanging out all night. We'll be there probably around 6:30, something like that. And we're staying directly across the street. Some fucking nice hotel.
Yeah.
Same one we stayed in last time. Before we had a podcast, though.
No.
Yeah.
We had the podcast. It was just new.
No, we didn't.
Are you sure?
Yep.
November of 20?
We started then. They voted.
This is March.
They voted for Trump and Biden in November of 2019.
And he went into office January?
Yep.
Of 2020? Interesting.
And then the pandemic.
No, we had to have, because why else would like Ross call us out and ask us how the show and shit was?
No, that was the Super
Oh, was that the
Bowl.
Super Bowl? Okay.
Yeah. So
All right. They all start to bleed together.
when you go to these goddamn things, you drink too many hard AFs,
I
which
don't.
are like right behind my head. But
I stay
no,
far
I've
away.
already said the limit is 2.
Thank you.
Me
'cause
and you will
last-
taste test the new, because they're going to have all the new flavors.
I will take a sip.
We'll taste test them. And then basically it's just on to Coors Light for me.
Make
it.
you live to that.
Yeah,
gonna be
I'm
like,
totally fine
you
with it.
said, and I can rewind the video and be like,
Nope, I'm totally fine with it. I'm good. Like, you got to be smart when you're around the hard AFs. You got to be careful because Austin Talley, rather, the owner of Whiskey
you know,
Tango
fuck
Farm,
around.
he came up and he's like, "You don't need to leave, but you're not allowed to drink anymore." And I
anymore.
was like, "Touche, my friend. I appreciate that."
Yeah.
And it was 6 o'clock at night.
Yeah. The Super Bowl hadn't even started yet.
No.
You had a few too many AFs.
Yeah, I had 6, and I was like, "Yep. Well, that's my limit."
Yeah. Well, and we're also getting to that because at the last election show, I went home early. I
Yeah, you
was
went home
in
at
bad by
10.
10.
Yeah. Then you went
Up
back to the
eating a
hotel.
piece of cold pizza by 2. When you came home. I don't think you came home that late, but we're not going as early this time.
Yeah.
We're gonna go closer to the 6:30. Let them get
It's
let their
still
voices
6
let-
hours,
let
dude.
their voices get warmed up.
Yeah, it's still going to
And
be
then we'll
6
go.
hours of hanging
Go
out.
eat
Will, what's
pizza.
happening,
Go eat
dude?
a slice of pizza before.
Yep.
Take a slice of pizza back to the room.
Pre-game.
Yeah.
Pre-game with the pizza is
Yeah.
what I mean.
Although I don't remember if that Little Woodrow's right there has food. Do you remember? And I don't know if it's still a Little Woodrow's. I would imagine it is because that place is
probably
pretty
is.
popular.
Little
but-
Woodrow's over there is pretty dope too.
Yeah, I don't know if that one had food though, because I think they're all
don't know.
independently owned. So I don't know.
I don't know. Go out, hit
Cheers,
the like and
cuties.
subscribe
I like
button
it when
if
he
you
calls
guys
it cuties.
don't
We're
mind.
all,
Alex,
all
what's
of
happening,
us are
dude?
cuties.
If you don't mind, hit the like, subscribe button. Punch that thing right in the fucking throat.
Hey, so how crazy question. I
What?
swear I looked down a minute ago. We were at 10 and now we're at 3.
Oh no, it doesn't make any sense. It was at 1 for me a second ago, and at least 2 of us are on. So I have no idea. You know what I mean? What are you gonna do? I
And
can't.
you know, we're gonna have fun regardless of how many people
It-
are watching live.
Right. So
We
just-
love it when you watch it live,
Hell yeah.
but we
You
don't.
can never
we don't
tell
lack on the fun.
with the whatever the machine thing is, the computer. The computer says stuff. I can't trust anything.
Mm.
It's Friday night. We're gonna have some fun. Put your headphones in. I'm fairly certain I've got the
Oh,
audio
speaking of it being Friday
adjusted.
night, you want to hear something funny? So
Absolutely.
you know, this morning on our Slack channel, everybody's like, good morning. And we were like, happy November 1st. And I said, it's officially the holiday season. And somebody said, ooh, turkey. And I said, ooh, with stuffing and chocolate pecan cake pie. And so they're like, Beth, somebody was like, Beth, I need to get this. Or Brenna was like, Beth, I need to get this recipe. And Scott was like, hey, my wife's trying one this year. I said, Brenna, I can definitely give you the receipt. And Chris, let me know how it turns out. It was recipe and his name was Scott. And I was like, it's official. My brain's fried. I need to go
You're
home.
retarded.
Yeah,
You went full retarded. Yeah.
yeah.
It's fine.
I mean, they
It's a
were laughing. You know,
Friday.
people were laughing and they were like, haha, you definitely could be glad it's a Friday. I was like, don't make fun of the retarded
Yeah, I
person.
have no idea how many people are on this actual feed.
I see 0. So that's
We're
clearly
too
wrong.
small to actually. How can you fucking like buffer a podcast that has 600 people that follow the channel? But you want to hear something funny?
Yeah, always.
We may have something in the works. I'm not going to announce anything.
Yeah, I was wondering. if
But
you were
we may
thinking-
have something in the works that would push this considerably bigger.
Yeah,
To
hopefully.
a much larger
Hopefully.
group.
Yes.
And we'll have some more information coming out in probably the next couple of weeks
Yeah.
about the podcast channel. We've been doing this. This is episode 444.
444.
Right.
Who are you going to
And
call?
you go,
444?
We
44,
we try and be
44.
consistent. We try and do this every week, regardless of the numbers. It's literally about Beth and I getting a chance to hang out with you guys and talk and read the comments and do all of
Have
the
fun.
things,
And a
and
few
have fun.
beverages.
right? And have a couple drinks during the week, right? If you need to. If you don't want to, fucking have a hot cacao.
Have a nice glass of ice cold water.
You can
Good
do
for
that
you.
too.
It's very good for you.
Right. You can do that too. But the idea is that, yeah, Beth's getting to the point where she probably wants to retire sometime soon. And if we can turn this into something much bigger, I think we've got the volume. I think we've done this a long enough time that we know how to podcast. We've interviewed a lot of people. We've done a lot of cool things. But the next step is just kind of getting out of our comfort zone, which is this.
Well, especially me.
To a different,
especially if I start to do my one, then
environment, right? A different group, and we'll keep you posted.
Just a couple drinks, Alex. Just
it'll be fun as shit, though. Either way, you guys, I know you know who it is. Well,
no,
you're gonna guess, but it's probably gonna be a little bit wrong.
My hair is driving me nuts.
What is happening? Put the dreadlocks on.
No, I'm hot. Why would I put more hair on my hair if I'm hot?
Why would I put more hair on my? Anyway, we'll keep you posted. You know what? It's just all up from here. It's like no complaints. We love hanging out with you guys, and we'll continue to do this.
Reads on. So. Y'all are getting fun. So, hashtag true story. Last time Henry was barking like that, I yelled at him, like once the show was done, and he went quiet.
Went mute.
He went mute.
Did you just cut his balls off or something?
No, I was up here, and he was down there, and I went. He just went, shit, shut up.
We'll see.
See if
he'll calm down. But the other night he went too radio silent, and we were like, oh fuck, he's eating our entire couch.
Something's broken.
He's dead or anyway. All right, let's get into some stories. All right. So we know that real quick on Tuesday night,
seashores down by the seashore.
You will see Peter's going to be there.
Where, huh?
Peter's going to be at the election show.
Is he really
recording?
Angela's still staying, right?
Yeah, Angela's staying. Yeah, everything's taken care of. Everything's good. But Peter's going to come up for the evening. He'll come back home, evidently.
Right.
But Peter, I'll get some video or some photos with him. I'll do a behind the scenes.
The behind scenes.
Because he does behind the scenes.
For Baldy and the big guy.
Yeah. So you'll see some pictures of Peter and I.
Been up in a while.
Oh, yeah, little kitty. He's all excited. There he is.
Hi, Anta.
There's Milo.
Don't spill my drink.
He hasn't been up here in a hot minute during a podcast.
No.
What are you doing, homeboy?
He's like getting away from that fucking puppy.
Well, the puppy's locked away.
Who tries to eat my head.
Are you ready to do some stuff?
Yes.
Okay. So this first one really just kind of warms my heart in a way that, all right, I don't talk to my father that often. I don't know how you guys' relationships are with your parents, and that's totally fine.
Mine are dead. So
well, yeah, you have those parents.
They're spiritual.
So you can talk to them anytime you want, right?
Yes.
But
now we're in trouble if I tell you they start talking back to me. Then you probably need to see if we're haunted or bitch is crazy.
Emotional damage.
We don't hear those, right?
No.
Where are you going?
All right, but this chick goes off the deep end, and I'm glad her dad did what he did. You ready?
I hate you, you fucking orange pumpkin. You just costed me one of the most important people in my life. My dad.
My dad?
Donald Trump, I hate you. You will never be president again. You bastard, you costed me my dad. My dad was the most important person in the world to me, but now his colors are finally out. I hate you, you fucking orange pumpkin bitch.
I don't understand why people record themselves crying, because it's rarely beautiful.
I hate you, you stupid, failed fucking businessman. You fucking sicken me. You and all of your fucking Trump supporters. Fuck you.
What do you think?
What did her dad do?
He voted for Trump. That's all he did. He voted for Trump. She's super upset because now she can never talk to her dad again.
Well, she's an idiot for letting it get that passionate.
Well, you go.
I mean, so her dad can't have a difference of opinion and her still love him?
So passionate about anything in your entire life?
Not enough to give somebody up.
Have you heard the term?
Maybe a dog.
Excuse me. I'm burping into my microphone. Have you ever heard of the term Trump derangement syndrome?
Mickey Mouse ears on when you do it like that.
That's why I did it. Trump derangement syndrome.
I have not.
TDS. That's been around for like several years now, and I don't think we've ever talked about it.
Okay.
But it literally is this thing. I mean, I don't know if it's clinical, but it fucking should.
Excuse me.
Right? It should be. There's a pretty sound case for Trump derangement syndrome.
What does it mean? What happened?
It means you're so affected by the fact that somebody somewhere, Trump, is being elected, that it's gonna you're gonna separate your relationships from everybody else.
But you know what's crazy? People did.
Oh no, they still
The first
do.
election. Well,
They still do.
No, those people didn't get to come back in my life, my Facebook.
Oh no,
life.
no, yeah.
I was like, yeah, no, you don't get to read.
But this chick just broke up with her dad.
Well, I hope she don't live in his house, and if she does, he needs to be like, adios, muchacha.
Fuck! You think they live?
You think she lives outside their home?
She's a basement dweller. She's definitely
no, she's not even in her basement. She's still in the same room she lived in when she was in elementary, middle, and high school.
Oh, little bitch still has like a fucking...
She still has that little canopy bed.
And fucking posters probably of like Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, in Sync and Backstreet Boys, and I don't even know what other boy bands to name, but...
All of them.
So
New Kids on the
should,
Block.
if she broke up with him, he should say, when people break up, they move out. Give me my keys.
Yeah, dude.
It's so funny that people get so like.
Better dad is glad she's gone. Reed, it depends, right? To Beth's point, maybe she isn't gone, undiagnosed.
No, but she's gonna be gone now. If he's smart, he'll be like, "You hate my lifestyle so much, get the fuck out of my house." Since I provide a roof over your head and dinner in your tummy.
Reed said, "I bet she'll still take his inheritance." Fuck yeah,
absolutely,
dude.
she will.
Julia said, "I wouldn't cry if my parents were hardcore libs or hardcore conservatives. They're just their own people." That's exactly the fucking point.
Process. I mean, Julie, that is so rare. I mean, shouldn't I'm being
Justin,
sarcastic,
I voted
obviously.
Justin's on. Thank you for voting twice. I'm fairly certain that's illegal.
Cross the border.
Oh, fuck, that's how you did it. He goes, I crossed the border and voted again as an Afghan.
Yeah. Nice.
So Justin, appreciate that. That's fucking, and yes, we will be going hunting. He texted me a little while ago. He's like, "We going hunting?" I'm like, yes, we will be going hunting. But the other side of it is, I was talking to you, and I have an idea for just kind of a.
Hold on, I gotta read this because all I saw was gay Will Grease. I was like, okay, let me go back up. Is it because he said
Beth
I have
has
a
3
picture?
pairs of glasses up here now?
I only have 2.
Oh.
I have a picture. Listen, you should have at least 1 so that you don't have to do this. At least I'm
I just put my shit back here.
I have a picture of myself and Kyle Rittenhouse on my Instagram from when I hung out with him 2 weeks ago, and people got pissed off at me for that photo.
Oh yeah. He just took a picture. So he was at an event that Eric Tansey put on.
Yeah.
Down in Florida, right? And Kyle Rittenhouse was there, right? And Kyle, you remember who Kyle Rittenhouse is? He's like the young
I don't
kid.
remember
He was like
anybody.
the 17, 18-year-old kid that shot those 3 dudes that were trying to fucking kill him, basically.
Yeah.
He was in, what town was it in? I just can't think of it right off the top of my head. Anyway, it went to court, whatever. He was arrested for attempted murder. He turned, like literally, if you watch all the videos, he walks up to the cops like this. He's got his gun slung across his chest, and he's walking up like, "Hey, dude, they made me," and he blew a child predator's arm off, or did he kill him? One or the other. Fucking.
What were they doing?
Fucking attacking him. He was trying to run away to get the fuck out of there.
Why were they attacking him?
Because he was there. To
I need some
Kenosha,
backstory,
Wisconsin. Thank you, Kenosha, Wisconsin.
I need backstory because I don't remember.
Kenosha, Wisconsin was like when it was all blowing up, like everything was on fucking fire, right? So he went down there,
right,
to help render first aid. This is his story. This is the way he puts it. Basically, if I get it wrong, fuck off. But I'm pretty well versed about it.
Weren't there people around?
There were tons of people.
Yeah, okay.
But he was there to help secure some businesses, right? And he was like 17, 18. Maybe a little young. That was kind of the question, right? Like, why should he have a firearm? Did not cross state lines, which was like one of the bullshit arguments that they said.
Is there an age for owning a gun?
A rifle, an AR-15 or a rifle, you have to be 18 years old, right? I think he was 18, so I don't want to.
Okay. I don't know. Okay, I just was wondering. Okay, anyways, so
anyway, he goes in. They get like mobbed,
overrun.
Right. And he starts taking off. And this is where like cars are getting lit on fire, a whole goddamn gas station.
Somebody's base. Holy shit.
All sorts of shit's going on, right?
Yeah.
And as he's kind of fleeing to get the fuck out of there, dudes with skateboards start fucking beating the shit out of him, right? Dude, like you see there's pictures of all of this. Like where he fucking I have swung a skateboard at one person in my entire life and I fucked his day up.
Yeah.
Because he was way bigger than me and I was a fucking much littler dude back then, right? And I fucked his day up, but I still have the scar from where the bolt
Board got
fucking
you.
cut me. So
Okay.
another dude came up. Another dude had an Glock 19, pulled it up, shot him. Another dude shot him for another something. I don't know if he had a gun or something else.
Right.
Anyway, acquitted on all charges.
Good.
Right? Fucking as it should be.
Yeah, he was protecting
He
himself.
was 18 at the time.
Well, and he was also protecting himself. You can protect
But it
yourself
was
at
this
any age.
I don't know how you don't know that.
So people got mad at Wilkrie.
Monster storm.
I do remember.
No, they didn't get mad at
vaguely.
Wilkrie. Oh, they
No,
got mad at Wilkrie.
photo, for the
But
photo.
that's 4 years ago now. He's been
Well-
on every podcast on the planet.
People are idiots.
So, you know what I
listen,
mean? That matter.
Again, all week, my goal was to try to be positive this week because lately I've been a curmudgeon at work, and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna sweat this.
No,
small
this
stuff.
is this show that you.
But I have to say that the people are idiots.
Mhm.
A lot of people, not everybody. A lot of people. And people,
literally,
they aren't idiots all the time. They have their moments of idiocy.
Will said he has a divot in his head where the skateboard hit him.
Ow.
Dude, like I said, the dude that I hit, he was one of my friends. He just happened to be fucking cracked out on drugs and wanted to fight me for some random reason. And I was like, dude, I can't fight. Like I couldn't have fought him. Like I didn't fight. I fought people
Yeah.
back then, but I would have literally
your ass
been
kicked, yeah.
dragged down the fucking road and beat
So
the shit.
Wilkrie said, or I'm sorry, Wanathan said you have to be 21 to purchase,
Who's
but not to
17? Okay.
possess. But not to possess.
Yeah.
So,
So somebody had given him the rifle. Anyway, the long story short, I mean, you can go do all the homework you want on that, but he was at an event that
you already said.
Eric
You said.
Tansey put on.
Yeah.
And that's where Will was at. And then Will took a picture with him, and then that's how it happened.
Okay.
So anyway,
Nice.
good stuff.
Okay, so what are we moving on to next? Sorry, I got us off
Next
topic a bit.
video. This is where I want all the ladies. No, fuck that bitch.
What?
That single lady song. That's what came to mind.
All the single
Now,
ladies.
what I really want everybody to do with this episode is to think that you were saying you want to be positive, right?
Justin said littler than you is called a baby.
You want to be positive, right?
Yes.
And this is a way to be positive, is to start saying, fuck you. To,
No, that's not positive.
No. What I mean by positive is a positive fuck you. Like, fuck you. Like, no, eat shit. Watch this video. You ready? This is Mark Cuban yesterday. Okay, ready?
Ready?
Donald Trump, you never see him around strong, intelligent women, ever. It's just that simple.
That right there
He's an idiot.
started a fucking firestorm yesterday.
What?
A firestorm.
What?
Because women went bonkers. Strong, intelligent women went fucking
What were they
bananas.
saying to him?
They're like, I mean, do you know how many people Donald Trump has worked with? Do you know who he sold the Dallas Mavericks to?
I didn't know he sold the Dallas Mavericks.
Is a woman that is a multi-billionaire
Okay.
woman.
He doesn't own the Mavericks anymore?
He owns like 27% or 37% or some like
He's a
small.
minority
He's a
owner.
very, but I think it's 27% is what I
Okay.
think I heard yesterday. And she owns the rest.
Right.
Right. And she can literally say, fuck you. I'm not a strong, independent, smart woman.
But around Trump, he said.
Doesn't matter. Oh, that's also, she's given Trump $99 million
Holy fuck, I want to be
this
rich like her.
election season.
Bet he's so pissed he sold the Maverick. to her.
Fuck that guy.
I bet you
right?
he's so pissed.
So you go, all of the people that are surrounding, he's dumpster fire. He is one. I watched a video yesterday, and you guys can go fucking look this up. You guys can go look this up. And this girl, that she's a Cuban American, right? Like her
Cubano.
parents came here from
Yeah.
from Cuba rather,
Okay.
and got like legally they came.
Right.
Right.
Are we done?
We got one more after. You can take them out if you want. Came here legally, did all the stuff, And then she started her own business. Her dad started his own business, small business.
Okay.
And then she started her own business, and Shark Tank reached out to her. And she tells the story of how, like, that was like one of the coolest things. She wanted to go present to Mark Cuban.
Okay.
And she's like, how the fuck? She didn't use the word fuck. How could you do this and say something like that? Like, I'm not smart and intelligent. And she's voting for Trump. Right. And you go, like, eat a bag of shit.
So what he's
basically he's saying that all Trump supporters, doesn't matter.
Female. He's saying females Trump supporters are not smart.
You just don't know.
And strong.
He doesn't. Think of the fucking people he surrounds himself with. Melania Trump speaks 5 fucking languages, bro.
Look at his daughter.
His daughter, Ivanka Trump.
Excuse me.
Goddamn. Like, Nate, you can go down a list of people, of women that are.
I venture to say he might even have women who are stronger than a lot of men.
Goddamn right.
Surroundings.
Fuck yeah. That's the idea.
You know?
Just like black people.
It shouldn't be gender related, but unfortunately in the world
it's fine. It's totally fine. He's a fucking cunt. Right?
I have never liked Mark Cuban. I feel like he thinks his shit don't stank.
Nah. Yeah, he's gonna end up fucking with a Diddy video pretty soon. You watch. That motherfucker. He's gonna have
married, because I would figure
he's gonna end up with a Meek Mills video out there, and he's gonna be fucking be like, don't run away. Don't run away. You don't know what that context is, but don't run away. And that's what it's gonna be. And it's gonna be fucking Mark Cuban over there, fucking getting his, you know what, reamed out. Nah, fuck that guy.
Excuse me.
Right? I'm just saying, like, you can vote for whoever you want, but you want to
said he owns a controlling amount of the Mavericks.
No, he doesn't. He owns 27%.
I think it doesn't matter. He's still an idiot.
He's the minority.
Whether he's a minority or the majority, he's an idiot.
Fuck all them people. You know what? But you go like, eat shit.
Oh yeah, Jonathan said he's only 27%.
Yeah, I was pretty. God damn it! Did I say
27?
Fucking
finally,
super
something stuck.
smart.
Something
sometimes.
stuck.
Once in a while,
Finally.
super fucking smart.
He still has a controlling stake, but only 27%.
Yeah, compared to like a minority.
She
like
can't do anything
minority.
without him. Basically.
But I went through and I was just like looking, and you have like Marjorie Taylor Greene. Not that I give a fuck about her.
He's on Diddy and Epstein lists.
Yeah, see, Mercedes Schlapp. There's just like you go out to Instagram, or not Instagram, but X, and you can just the responses to that from like smart, intelligent women,
strong.
Kayleigh, whatever McEnany or whatever it is that used to be fucking Trump's press secretary.
Yeah,
that blonde chick who is a fucking
powerhouse.
Would make fucking Mark Cuban look like a little sassy bitch.
Trying to figure out, like, I've been trying to fit in those words that we did a week ago that are no longer cool.
Cap, no cap.
Cap, no cap.
No cap.
Yeah.
That motherfucker's a cunt.
I love that for you. I love that for you, Mark Cuban.
Yeah.
Love that for you.
All right. So the last one I've got. You ready? And then we'll get into some other stories. This is our election
Jacob,
show.
Welcome.
These are the things. And the next video is, you know who we're fucking voting for.
Keep having to put on and off and on and off.
Sorry. You know who we're fucking voting for. So it's pretty straightforward. But this is a video that Elon Musk dropped. And keep in mind, Trump has pulled the fuck's her name? Gabbard. Tulsi Gabbard.
Okay.
Who was a Democrat. She just came out as gay, not gay, Republican. Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Who was like had been a liberal for a long time. I just said like a 1990s liberal is a 2020 Republican.
Yeah.
At this point.
Well,
that's how far over shit has shifted. And then
what'd you say? 19 what?
A 1990s liberal
90s. Okay.
Is a 2020 Republican.
Okay. Did you make that up or did you hear that somewhere?
I think I heard it somewhere, but I love it.
Okay.
And it fucking
I was
going to
say, if you made that up, I'd be like, that's damn good. Are you great?
But it makes sense, right?
I think I'm having a stroke. This eye's doing it again where it's opening slower.
And then
than
the other one is RFK. He pulled in Robert F. Kennedy.
Yeah.
A fucking Democrat of Democrats.
Listen, it's funny because in our county,
America healthy again.
For our county,
like, come on.
What's his name? Just got his new poster.
Brandon?
Cruz. Ted
Oh.
Cruz has had several Democrats.
Oh yeah, Tom
support
Cruise.
him. No, Ted.
Oh, Ted. Yeah,
Stupid. Ted Cruz has had several Democrats come out on his behalf because the other guy
Such a fucking whack job.
is an idiot.
Yeah. Sorry if our video is going fucking wacky.
Does that mean the wire's going out again?
No, it's just fucking, it is what it is. I don't know. It's the fucking internet. It's the world of the internet. Spectrum. I don't know. All right, let's watch this. This is going to be full screen pretty much.
Okay.
But this is where I stand. And I think this is going to be where you stand. You ready? Let's go.
About all they've done to Donald Trump. First, it was hoaxes, witch hunts, and impeachments. Then it was FBI raids, courtrooms, and mugshots. Finally, it was bullets in a Pennsylvania field. And after all that, this man stood up with blood draining down his face, pumped his fists in the air, and told us to fight. Fight. Fight.
America's future will be bigger, better, bolder, brighter, happier, stronger, freer, greater, and more united than ever before. And we will make America great again.
We know what they think of us.
The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters.
So if Donald Trump can get through all of that, we can get out to vote.
That was good.
Right?
Gave me goosebumps.
So you go, all right, that's the last video I got.
That was deep.
But you go, all the shit, and I don't give a fuck who you vote for. I
Just
don't
vote.
care. But you know what? Go vote. I do care.
I mean,
obviously. But
I'm not going
you know
to
what I mean?
crucify you if you
No,
vote
I would
different than
never
me.
do that.
I'm not going to judge you. I might call you a couple names and tell you you're a silly person.
No,
but-
you're not even
and
gonna
then give
do
you a
that.
hug.
No, you're not even gonna do that because you're
No.
too much of a nice fucking person.
I am too nice.
That's the problem. We're too goddamn nice.
You're not nice. What the fuck you talking about?
No, I did say several episodes back that I was like, you need to start calling these motherfuckers out. Call your friends out. Like, you want to vote for this? You want to be a part of?
I do that. I don't call them names. I'm like, you still want to vote for this person?
No, that's what I mean.
you
but
still
it's
want to vote for this person?
like you. Are you sure?
Have you looked at stuff lately?
Have you read the internet?
Okay, so hold on. I want to catch up real quick.
All right.
Okay, it's back and forth about. Okay.
So it comes down to we've got a few days. If you haven't had a chance to go vote, you definitely need to take a couple, like go out on Tuesday. I think it depends on the state if it's closed to early voting or like when it happens. I don't know. I know a couple states had to extend because they fucked up all their bullshit because
They
they're
have to extend their
early voting
a
a little bit.
So
So
they have to keep it open through the weekend and Monday. I'm taking it because you can't really call it early voting anymore on Tuesday.
So one of them, like, instead of saying that proud of Waltz, just go, no, we have fucking retarded leadership in the state of Minnesota. What are they
What?
going to do?
What'd you say?
Jonathan said, my
Oh.
coworkers asked if I was proud Waltz was from Minnesota. My expression said it all, I guess. But what I'm saying is, like, fucking at work, dude, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like, you ask me who I'm voting for?
I'm not
you.
telling at work.
No,
say
I
it.
don't give a fuck.
I don't say it. I did
It's
say Merry
kind of going.
Christmas.
The reason is this: you and I were quiet while we did not take a single fucking vaccination. You and I did not. We were like, we will lose our jobs if they force us to do
Yeah.
this. We were like, fuck this, steadfast. But we were quiet.
Yeah.
And we shouldn't have been. And we started kind of waking up.
Well,
But I'm the same way with something like this. Like, I'm 48 fucking years old, right? You're 54. I don't give a shit anymore. I'm done. I'm done giving a shit. And that's why I'm doing Just Greg. Because it just made you twitch.
I like how Wickery said, who cares who you're voting for? We're all Americans at the end
Just
of the
go
day.
vote, bro. But the other side, I heard a good comment
What?
earlier, is that the president represents both sides. You can't
Good for you,
go
Wickery.
in
Make
and
sure you go
tell
and do it.
somebody that 50% of the country is garbage,
No.
right? And then
I'm sure it's probably, it's
No, you can't do that.
No, I know. I'm
even
just saying, I feel like it's more than 50%, but
no, it doesn't matter. Any leader or any CEO that comes into a company, trust me, we've been through several CEOs in our company.
these are going down like water.
Right. And CEOs, like, love them or hate them, like, you don't know what they're gonna fucking do.
Right.
But you may not like them. Fine.
Right.
But you know what you get to look forward to?
But
is
we
like,
don't get to vote them in.
we don't get to vote. But again, the other side of it is they're gonna be gone sometime.
Oh,
We've outlasted, you and I, at our company, 4 or 5 CEOs, right, in 20 years. That's about the same amount as a fucking election.
I think we're going on our 5th one. I
Right.
think.
And you think about that,
Fifth or
like we have a
sixth, yeah.
new one getting ready to come in January
Yeah.
or something like that. Right. So you go, nothing's forever,
Right.
but don't shit on 50% of the goddamn
Well,
population.
don't
that are
burn bridges
like, so,
because you unfriend me and then you want to be my friend again because you realize you need me in your life or something. And I'm like, sorry.
right. So Julia said something. I wish I was able to go back and stand my ground better and refuse the pokey poke. I didn't get it willingly, but I felt I had to keep my job. No,
I mean,
I understand.
Everybody's got to make decisions that's right for their
worked
family.
from home, and we went radio silent. We just never said a
Well,
fucking
we
word
did to the
because
company
we were worried
because
about
we
it.
did have to tell them if we got it or not. They
Yeah.
did ask
And I
if you
said,
got it or not.
nope.
We both said no.
Yeah.
Um.
Yeah, we weren't gonna lie about it. And our neighbors and dude across the street got the J&J one, like the only one.
And
which
she
was like-
lost her job.
She quit her job.
She quit her. Well, no, she lost her
Or she
job.
lost her job. She wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
She took a fucking hard. She was like,
No. Yeah. And you have to do what's right for your family. Like what's
Mm-hmm.
right for you and I isn't right for
every family.
every family.
Yeah.
We
So, but
don't.
that
We don't
comes
have
down-
more mouths to feed than just ours. So
But it comes down to this also. It comes down to the election as well.
yeah.
Like, use your voice. Like, wake up. Like, to your point, Julia, is like, I wish I had that voice. You do. You
I'm
have
trying
a
to be
voice.
better about that, like in every aspect of my life, because I'm not good about that either.
Use.
I'm a
your
people
voice.
pleaser, and I'm just gonna be like, "Does that make you happy? Okay, then
No.
we can do it that way." And now I'm
You have
like,
a podcast, Mike.
and now
that
I'm
can
like,
reach a bajillion people.
and now I'm like, talk to me why you think that's a good idea, because I don't,
Mhm.
and that's like a huge step for me.
Yeah. Oh, she worked for a local government. Yeah, exactly. Goddamn. And Washington is fucking gnarly, dude. Yeah. So, yeah. No, I
Whiskey for
don't
sure?
blame
Yes.
you at all. You know,
Whiskey.
there's no blame to be laid, and there's no. It is what it is.
Ooh, Alex, what are your options? He
Right.
said, I'm looking.
So I'm proud of you either way.
I'm
You know
devoting
now. right?
devoting. I'm devoting. That's debating and voting. Devoting on what drink I should have next. He
Who
only
said-
drinks beer though, right? So he's like trying to decide
got
what
9,000
beer he's
different
gonna
ones.
drink next, and not necessarily.
So what do
like,
you think?
drink? Right,
Okay.
right.
Two things, two questions.
Uh-oh.
These
I hate
are
it when you do this.
this is the roll up, the summation of our. We've got more stories to tell, but the summation of our election piece of this show is: what do you think will happen the
Julia
day
finished a
after?
maple whiskey
Cass.
sour. Why does that sound delicious? And you should send me the recipe, please, and thank you.
It does sound-
Okay,
what
what?
do you think the day after the election? What do you think? Do you think we're gonna have? Do you think? Remember last time we were at WTF and they couldn't remember they
Couldn't call it.
couldn't call it. There was too many coming in. Maricopa County, Phoenix
Mhm.
has already said it's going to take 2 additional weeks.
2 fucking weeks.
There's only 7 million people.
Why? Why? I don't get
Maricopa
it because
County.
it's not like you're coloring in pencil holes anymore and
Yep.
shoving it into.
It's because they use those fucking bullshit. Errors. I have a whole podcast ready in my mind for Just Greg to talk about that. But do you think
Listen.
they'll announce the winner on?
No, I think it's going
Tuesday
to take a
night?
few days.
You
I
think
it's
so?
going to take a few days, and then it's going to be a back and forth.
In the courts and stuff like that, you think?
Just the courts, the media, everywhere, social media. It's going to be back and forth. Like I'm probably not going to watch. I'll watch TV, but like an app where I can pick what I want to watch, and I'll probably read books all next week and not watch anything on social media or paper or news or anything because it's going to be a hot fucking mess.
We know where Texas is going. I mean, for the most
part.
Yeah. I mean, you know, San Antonio is going to be blue. You know, Austin's going to be blue. But pretty much there's so much population is going to be.
But like, so funny because last night we were in a text message with my brothers,
Mhm.
and they're like, "You think they'll fuck with the voting again. And
I think they're gonna try.
That's a very serious concern for me because they did it so easily last time,
Right.
and now they're like probably even gotten trickier.
Yeah, but the
It's
others,
tricky
but,
to Rocco around to Rocco
but
around
the people
clock
that
is
are on the
tricky.
right hand side of
Yeah.
things, like the Republican side, not
Yeah.
just that, but people that want to have better election results. So,
Oh, did we
are
tell them
putting
about the
people in
gentleman
place.
with his baseball cap?
Hang on 1 second.
Okay.
Putting people in place, meaning like going to polls and videoing things.
Well, I
Not
saw
can't go
somebody
into the poll,
say,
but if they start doing that shenanigan bullshit, remember we're like the pipe burst at 2:00 in the morning, right? Or they start pulling fucking bins out from underneath tables and start counting those things. Or the magical fucking bus shows up or van shows up at 1:00 in the morning and they start unloading shit. Like all of that shit. Like Louder with Crowder.
say that again. They're going
Louder-
to start loading ballots.
Yeah, they start unloading ballots. That's what happened in 2020. This
I
is not allegedly. This is on video.
I know.
Louder with Crowder has like people. He's another huge podcaster, right?
Somebody was saying that somebody's actually being really good about. Can't remember if it was his daughter or somebody was saying they're being really good about going in and like confirming shit
They
already.
have people like checking the ballots. They're already. Yeah, there's a lot going on to manage. Like,
Here's the
fucking
crazy
fact.
thing.
They've
It
already
shouldn't
pulled,
be
like,
a Democrat
100,000
checking or a Republican checking. It should be both of them together.
No,
Overseeing what's happening.
No.
So that no one person in
Silly.
the room can say, oh, I guess this one's
Nobody
red.
talks. Us Democrats don't talk to you repubs, you repubes.
Oh, Justin said, again, what the fuck is Just Greg?
It's a new podcast I'm getting ready to put out.
Oh, and Jonathan said, it's Greg's new thing that's coming out. Not yet. Like 10 to 15 minute videos. Yeah, look.
There you go. It's coming soon. I got the whole studio built out. The studio built out. I got a new
Julie, that
picture.
sounds fancy.
So I got some new stuff coming, but it's going to be 10 to 15 minutes. If you guys have anything you want me to talk about, like research, do anything, I'll fucking talk about it. It's basically add it to the list of shit that I've got to talk about. And it's all stuff that Beth doesn't want to talk about.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's stuff that I feel.
It's not just guy things.
It's stuff that I'm like, I don't want to put
She
an
doesn't have
opinion
interest
on.
in it.
I
Yeah.
don't, or I don't want to be part of that conversation. There's not many. I don't want, but every once in a while I'll be like, okay, that's enough, Greg. You're like, but I got a soapbox.
Exactly. We'll talk about skateboarding. We'll talk about fucking growing up in, New Hampshire. Eating
Juanison
lobster.
said it's supposed to be at
don't
least
know.
one representative from each party, independents, and
Should be.
whatever other majority party exists.
But that doesn't mean it happens.
happens, yeah.
Right? Remember
I
when
just-
they put the cardboard up on the windows?
Yeah, so
Remember
nobody
that?
could see
So
in,
no-
so they
so you
could
yeah.
do it secretly. Here's my
Kinda
big
little
concern.
shady, bro. I
Here's
would
my-
have broke those fucking windows.
Here's my big concern. Okay, now you just sound like the person that my big concern is about. I'm worried about the people who are just looking to cause trouble, like people who just want to go out and cause mayhem.
No, these are like reporters.
No. I'm talking about like
Oh no, that's gonna happen.
that's
That
my concern.
absolutely is
Like
gonna happen.
people are gonna lose shit because idiots out there and be like, it's my civil right to do this.
They've
'cause you
already
didn't
been
tell
burning-
me. You didn't tell me who run the presidency.
There's already been several ballot. Where you have the drop boxes.
Yeah.
There's already been several of those burned.
How do they even know whose it was? Because that person
No.
wouldn't
They're
know.
just like random drop boxes. They're just catching them on
That's
fire.
what I'm saying. Like you won't know if your vote got in or
But
not.
you know what you do is you do it in generally certain political areas, right?
Yeah.
So if you have somebody that's like, say it's a wealthy community, where do you think they vote? They aren't voting necessarily all Democrat
No.
because they don't like taxes.
Well, listen, I told you this before. It cracks me up that people like Taylor Swift, who is one of the richest women in the world, wants to vote for Kamala. Then she should just give all her money away to all of her fans.
Yeah, Jacob just nailed it.
What?
Both parties are supposed to be able to oversee the election. They're called poll watchers, right? Strippers.
Oh,
Poll
watching
watchers.
them from,
But last election, they were only blocking Republican
from viewing.
Yeah. So that's the fucked up part about it. So that's why it's like, hey, you don't get to get in. Like, shut that shit down.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I
Be
mean?
a little bit more aggressive. Don't be complacent.
Aggressive? but like,
No, I'm not saying like go out and kick some ass, but being a little more aggressive about like, why aren't I in there?
Yeah.
No, this doesn't count.
don't
And
get to
I'm calling
close me out.
fraud
Yeah.
until I'm in there. And I will make a big fucking stink about it and get reporters out here right now.
goddamn right. But that's why there have reporters. I was saying.
No, my reporters.
No, I know. That's why, like I was saying, Louder with Steven Crowder, Louder with Crowder, big giant fucking podcast
Being out there.
has reporters out, and then he has other people all over it, like the major cities that are especially swing states.
So when we went to vote on Monday, because yes, we went day one.
Yeah, we did.
We went day one.
We rocked that vote.
We did, and there was a elderly gentleman. I think he have a veteran shirt on. He did have a veteran shirt, so he was a veteran.
Yeah,
and he had a red hat on, but it said "Make voting count again." And the poll people made him take it off. Well, we glitched. The poll people made him take it off, and so we only know this because when we were leaving,
we stopped and I was like, "What did they make?"
I said, "Sir, can I ask you a question?" And he's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Did that young woman make you take your hat off?" And he's like, "She sure did." And I said, "Why?" He goes, "She didn't like the message." I go, "What is it?" And he put his hat on, and I'm like, "That's a bit ridiculous."
It doesn't say like, I mean, it's red, but it says "Make voting count again."
I'm wondering, my only thought is that she was offended because she's a voter. She's a poll employee.
No,
so she's like,
they're not allowed. And she may have gone like to the nth, like, but there was a dude that
said, "I voted for a convicted felon."
Yeah, there was
t-shirt.
a dude that walked out of there with "I voted for a convicted felon."
And I would know they didn't make him take his shirt off.
But I know they're making people turn their shirts inside out.
You're fucking kidding me. What happened to free speech?
No. Well, no, there's certain rules within distances of polling places.
What, you can't
have any, that's laws.
But I wonder if he got to keep his on because it didn't say a name. It just said convicted felon.
It has goddamn Donald Trump's face on it.
But it doesn't say his name.
Nah.
I don't know. Well, he got to vote.
Anywho, let's do another cheers. How about that?
Sure.
You know, just a cheers. Because it's, oh shit, it's Friday. We need a different chair.
I want to know what a limo. Oh, hold on, I got a drink. I just pulled a Greg.
A limo liberal. Limousine liberal
exists.
I think it's
with enough
just
money they can
rich
afford to give
people
half of it.
Want a thing? I think there's just rich people that have limousines, and then they.
But they shouldn't just give some of their money if they want everybody to be equal. You should give all your money.
No, we don't do that around here.
Quit
we can't
using your planes to go everywhere.
God damn it! All right, let's talk about your squirrel taking it to custody, because you know what, we need to move away. That's a wrap. No, real quick, one more thing.
Okay,
who do you think is gonna win? It's kind of a big deal.
I feel.
You want to hear one? Okay, so
yes,
let me show you or tell you the betting odds.
Sure.
Real quick out on Polymarket, right? And Polymarket is just a betting site, right? It has come down a little bit, but Donald Trump, this is a betting site, like who people are wagering to win. And keep in mind, this can be heavily influenced by a couple of people that dump a shit ton of money into it all at once, right?
Okay.
Could swing this one way or another, right? Because it's a bet, right? You have fucking Iran drop a shit ton on Donald Trump.
Right.
Right. Well, it's going to make it look like, oh, Donald Trump's going to win. Right.
And people won't go vote.
And they won't go vote. Right. So go fucking vote.
Yes.
Don't
please.
bank on goddamn politics.
Don't listen to the numbers that are coming out on the media, because you cannot trust the media.
The other side of it is there's been $2.9 billion dropped into Polymarket.
Okay.
Worth of bets. Right. And you go, holy shit, that's a lot of money.
I mean, how much do
most
you have
people
to...
aren't just gonna, I mean, maybe big countries or something, big country are gonna do that. So anyway, Donald Trump's at 58%.
Okay.
Kamala Harris 42%.
Okay.
To win the presidency. Popular vote, Kamala Harris 68, which we already think pretty much they get California. They probably popular vote.
But doesn't the popular vote win it?
Nope.
Oh.
It's the electoral.
That's what it was. Thank you.
Yeah. Donald Trump 32. And then the last one is this is kind of even more interesting. The balance of power in 2024. Republicans sweep means the House.
They get the House and the Senate.
In the Senate.
Right. Which a lot of people are saying.
They're saying 38%. 26% says Democratic president Republican Senate, Democratic House, which is probably not going to help. 14 Republican president.
That's too many choices.
Republican Senate, but you can vote on all these things. So anyway, so you can go out there and look all these things up. Go out to Poly Market.
I
It's
mean,
an interesting site.
if I'm a true Trump supporter, I'm going to say Trump's going to win. If I'm a true woman
be a
speaking my truth,
realist.
I think that Trump's going to win. I don't know that he's going to be
close.
elected. I think he's going to win. I don't think he's going to be elected. Does that make sense?
Dude, there's people already talking about like tinfoil hat time. Even if he gets elected, will he make it?
Oh, because somebody will take him out. I mean, they've already tried out. I mean, there's one.
At least twice.
Yeah.
Who comes in after that? Then
his
dude,
vice president.
I'm a big fucking fan of JD Vance, bro. Like he was just on Joe Rogan.
Mm-hmm.
I think it dropped yesterday. Let me see here real quick. He was on yesterday. And it's got 10 million views. Right? Donald Trump has 40 million views.
Oh my god.
But he's the vice president. He's not even the vice president. He's just a fucking politician at this
right.
point, right? But go out and watch his shit. He's just a normal, regular dude.
Yeah.
Right? And go out and watch him on Theo. You know what's a really good one? Go out and watch him on fucking Theo Vaughn's podcast. They just talk shit. And they're just having fun, right?
So Jacob asked, based off the Poly Market you were reading, goes, Greg, did you see the kid who dropped his next semester college tuition in Poly Market for Harris to win?
I did not. I haven't seen that.
That's either brilliant or fucking stupid.
Good for him. So either he's going to win or he's
going to not go to college next semester.
Fuck him. He's a fucking retard.
Yeah.
So I would never, it's a 4-year commitment, right? Like he could be out of college in a year and a half, right? Kamala is literally one of the dumbest people you've ever fucking heard talk.
Yes.
Like,
I mean, she talks in circles.
And it doesn't matter. Like, literally, yeah, she's literally one of the
I mean, I feel like even people who are voting for her probably feel that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you put Tim Waltz with her,
they
bro.
just hate Trump so much that they'd rather vote an idiot in than
That's
vote him
called
in.
Trump derangement. So
Yeah.
you can't see. It's like, oh, go out and ask. I had this conversation with a buddy of mine. I
Oh,
was like,
Wilker
"What'd you
said
do?"
it's the first time I've seen a VP candidate say "fuck." I love that.
Oh, yeah.
I love that he's real.
Which one?
You haven't watched either yet?
What's that? I don't think I caught that second. They're fucking dude. He was on Rogan.
One said he's a former Marine. He's gonna swear.
He was on Rogan for 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
Like that was longer than fucking Trump was on. Like I haven't had a chance to catch, but it's fucking rad.
That's a lot. That's a big commitment.
Yeah.
It's a big
But
commitment.
he talks some his. The guy's got a best-selling or a fucking Emmy award-winning movie made after his goddamn book.
What movie?
It's called something to do with that guy. I don't know.
I don't know, but it's Emmy nominated or any women.
He's the greatest.
Can't wait.
He's the greatest something or other of all time.
You did that really well.
Yeah.
I mean,
should I put on like a yellow wig?
No.
The great. Fuck.
It was better the first time. Now you're trying too hard.
Now
you're never gonna get it.
Never.
That was it. That was the creme de la creme of your Trump impersonations. Now they've gone goodbye.
I'm blown my load. My bad.
Okay, so
Hillbilly Elegy. That's the name of the book. Hillbilly Elegy. Okay. I hadn't heard of it, and I have some friends at work that were talking about it, and I was like, what the fuck did you just say out loud? And they're like, no, that's the name of his book, and it's great. And it's called Hillbilly Elegy. I didn't know who the fuck JD Vance was until about 6 days ago.
Me too.
Quite honestly. I mean, maybe, 6 weeks ago, whatever the fuck it was. Right. And you go, how do I trust this motherfucker? And he comes out and he's
he
like,
just dazzles you.
No, he's just a fucking.
But that's what I'm saying. He dazzles. Like he talks and you're like, that, it makes so much sense.
He's a normal fucking dude. You can go have a beer with that guy. All right. fucking hands down, who would you rather go have a fucking beer with anywhere? Tim Waltz, and you didn't know shit about shit. You bumped into them at the bar, right? You, like, be honest. You bumped into JD Vance. He's just JD and Tim. They're just chilling. One's at the other end.
I wouldn't ever.
Like,
I mean,
hey,
I don't know that I hang out with either of them, but for sure not.
No, you're just like, we go to the bar and we just bump into, we talk to people. I'm not saying, you know what I mean? Like, hang out.
I mean, hell, we made friends in the election line.
That's what I'm saying. We make friends with everybody. You end up fucking talking to people and you're like, he's like, I was in China during the Tiananmen Square. Then you go over here, excuse me, you go over here to JD Vance. He's like, oh, I was Marine. I was like, there's something I have in common with that guy. Tim Waltz, yeah, he's military and he's had this prior career and all this thing and blah, 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 blah.
He's a poser.
His luck is a little fucking
creepy,
offsetting.
Creepy?
Right?
Creepy?
Yeah. JD Vance. And dude, I did last, what was it, last Friday or is it?
Yeah, last Friday, Trump interview.
We did a comparison, like, who would you rather babysit?
Oh, that one. I thought you were talking about the
What was that, Wednesday?
Joe Rogan. No, it was
last
Friday, I think.
Who would you rather?
I was telling somebody about that. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I think it might have been my hairdresser. Yeah, my eyelash girl. I was like, we did the Who Would You Rather with a whole bunch of people. But I showed her the picture of you and I in our wig. She's like, blue's a really good color on you. You should think about dyeing your hair blue. I was like, they have to freaking bleach the whole damn thing. I'm not doing it. So I even wanted to do the ends. I was like, can't you just do the ends in blue? She's like, we still have to bleach it. I was like, because my hair,
your hair will fall the fuck out.
Yeah, it's too fine.
You got that Castro hair.
I got that fine hair.
You got
and
that
not
fine ass hair.
Kind of.
You know what we're gonna do? We are not gonna do any more stories. We'll
Okay.
catch up on some other stories some other time. But what we're going to do is we've got some really great feel goods tonight.
Are we doing mine or yours first?
We're gonna do your feel good
Okay, hold on.
first.
So don't play the video yet.
Set it up.
Don't play the video yet because
cool.
I want to tell the story.
Because you know what? We've got a lot going on. We've got a lot going on this weekend. We're going to be traveling a little bit, and then early next week we'll be traveling. But we will be back on.
We're traveling
Wednesday.
this weekend?
Well, we're going to be going out and hanging out with friends and stuff like that.
I know, but
we're going to be busy. And I'll be recording 4 or 5 episodes of Just Greg, and those will be coming out next week, maybe the week after. They're going to be kind of evergreen kind of content, so it's not like super duper timely,
time related, or time.
And we'll keep you
so
up to speed on everything.
Man fights every day to help homeless pups in Miami's dead dog alley. So, guys, you know me.
Crazy.
I always, if I could do an animal feel good, I'm always going to do an animal feel good. Alongside a spider web of dirt roads in South Miami-Dade, sandwiched between the mighty Everglades and an Air Force Reserve base, a man can be seen driving a pickup truck every morning. His name is Eddie Alvarez, and now retired, his day-to-day begins with a ride down these back roads, helping the curiously large concentration of stray and abandoned dogs that live there. He stops, fills up bowls, and dogs appear out of derelict, fallow, and actively farmed fields and tangles. Many of them he knows very well, but he doesn't give them names. Alvarez runs Eddie's Dog that tries to organize food, medical care, and eventually either adoption or foster care for those homeless pooches. Alvarez reckons he feeds about 25 dogs every day, not because there's only 25 dogs, but because he runs out of food before he can get to the rest.
Can we go to the video and just repeat everything you just said?
Oh, okay. Well, go to the video. I didn't watch the
Put your
video.
headphones
I
in.
read the article.
Let's go to the video.
All right. You could've
I
stopped me.
fucking made
You
a
could've-
video.
I sent you the video. You didn't make the video.
I flew out to Florida
Yeah?
in like
You
7 minutes
met this man
with
and
my Shazam medicine. Let's just go to the
Never seen
video. Are
Shazam.
you
Let me
ready?
see that. Yes, please.
It's going to say everything you just said.
Florida man has his hands and his heart full trying to rescue abandoned
This
dogs
is a great.
I didn't say
in
that.
I love
Miami-Dade
people
County.
that do this.
Now he's turning to you. He's asking for your help to find homes for these homeless pups. Let's meet him. Julie Baggs shares his mission.
Least we can do is share a great video.
On the hidden back roads of farmland here in South Miami-Dade is where Eddie Alvarez goes searching for dogs in need. You can hear the engines of the Homestead Air Reserve Base, and you may not see the dogs, but they're here. And when Eddie Alvarez shows up with a meal, they show up too.
It's awesome.
The retired construction worker has been feeding stray animals for years, But lately, he's noticed something.
This is unbelievable. I haven't seen it this bad since Andrew.
He means since Hurricane Andrew scattered pets in 1992. More recently, since the pandemic, he's noticed an uptick in dogs being dumped on South Florida farmlands.
People go back to work. They get rid of the dogs. Their kids are back to school, so they no longer need the dog, etc. So this is where they come to.
Alvarez rides these back roads delivering doggy meals daily.
7 days a week, holidays included.
It's hard to know how many are hungry.
On a given day, I probably feed anywhere from 20 to 25 a day. There's a lot more, I just can't get to them on time.
And it's not just meals he's handing out, but basic health care.
This guy's fucking legitimately amazing.
Take care of their flea problems and that sort of thing.
For more serious care, he'll take them to a vet. But getting dogs spayed, neutered, and adopted can be complicated.
There was a white American bulldog up here in this field. He just sat there, waiting for his dog owner to come back. Finally found somebody who was going to take him. The vet came, he was gone. He was gone. A few days later, they noticed the bone strips come on with my yards. And somebody had gunshot him.
Fucked up.
Side of the road.
He took care of him.
Just yesterday, Alvarez brought home puppies from this nursery, hoping to find them permanent homes. For Alvarez, his mission is clear.
Adopt my dogs, foster them. That's what I'm looking at. Get them off the streets, get them out of where they're safe.
His motivation is clear, too.
I think it's the greatest gift
Beautiful dog.
God gave humanity. So.
The animals.
Alvarez knows any dog left out here on its own for too long simply won't survive. In South Miami-Dade, Julia Bag,
So
NBC
I will add
6
what they
News.
did not add. Sorry, I didn't watch the video on purpose.
It's okay, I had to watch the whole goddamn thing. That's my second or third.
So, his adoption is called. I want to repeat that. So,
put it in the
is
clip it and send it to
Eddie's
me.
Dogs.
Eddie's Dogs.
And he has Facebook pages, Instagram pages, and
Eddie, spell it for me.
Yeah,
EDDIES.
EDDIES Dogs.
Dogs.com.
Nope, just Dogs. Eddie's Dogs. I'm sure.
At what?
That's his name. That's the name of the rescue, Eddie's Dogs, and then he's on social media. I'm assuming by the same thing. They're not. I'm not giving you an internet page. I was giving you the name of his rescue.
That's how I was trying to fucking find. Anyway,
he's got website, so you can probably go to eddiesdogs.com. A Facebook page, probably go to Eddie's Dogs Facebook page, and then he pages to donate. You can donate on his Facebook page towards food and medicine, and or offer to adopt or foster
if you're in Florida.
Well, listen, a lot of pilots now will fly puppies for free from their location to another location.
Really good idea. Yeah, that's a very true thing. All right. Thank you for sharing your feel good. It's a heartbreaking but heartwarming feel good. Mine's a little different. You got to put your headphones back in because mine's just a little goofy.
I like goofy. Goofy after almost crying is good.
Yeah, mine's a little goofy. I just happened to come up on this one this afternoon. And this one has to do about a little dude hanging around. You ready? It says, man leaves car window open overnight and finds a sloth trying to slowly drive vehicle the next day. Antonio from Brazil was getting ready to go to a doctor's appointment when he, according to the...
You don't need to read the subcaptions. Thank you.
Well, for you.
Oh, thank you for your kindness.
Hanging off the steering wheel. He was chilling.
Just hanging. How did he? Does it say I eventually got him out? Did he just leave on his own?
The decision was ultimately left to him uninvited, and he moved him over to a safer place.
So he actually touched it? Mm-hmm. I don't think they're mean.
They're super gentle unless they're getting attacked.
Then they use those claws.
Yeah, he released the wild animal into the region. So that's my feel.
That's awesome.
Could you imagine opening your fucking car door?
No, I think I'd freak out at first, and I'd run and get you.
In the U.S., well, especially in the U.S., you're going to be like, what in the actual
Is
fuck?
that a big ass
But he's
fucking
in
bat?
Brazil.
I'm like, is that a big bat?
So Brazil, you're gonna be like,
At least it wasn't a python.
we get a Florida man could have pythons. I saw another. Have you seen those
cute,
goddamn
babe. I like
videos
that
where
one.
a chick was going into her kitchen to make coffee? Did you happen to look up on her top of her cabinets?
And there's a snake.
And they would no, it was the skin, like it had shed up there.
So, ow.
But it was like a big.
So I don't
skin
remember
shed.
what I was
And
watching.
She's like, what the fuck?
I was watching something and on social media, and they know that you can see the snake of the
The snake
tail
of the-
of the snake.
The taint of the snake.
Yes.
You can
You can see the
taint.
tail of the snake, and they go and they're trying to push the little. They've got those boards that the boards that move up on the
Oh,
ceilings.
that one with like
And that-
multiples fall
Yeah,
down.
and
Oh, fuck off. We shared that. We shared that a
fucking-normous.
long time ago. We shared that a couple years ago.
ginormous. Not like just not like 8-footers. Like
They were fucking anacondas.
yeah,
Don't want none of this.
I would move so
Yeah.
fast.
But there's nowhere to move because they live in the goddamn jungle.
Because if that many
they
snakes in
ride
there,
little
how many
mopeds.
eggs are each of those female
They
snakes
ride mopeds
laying?
or they walk.
I'm not living in the
Chances
fucking
are
jungle.
they're going to get eaten or like one of those snakes is going to hatch and it's going to catch up to them by the time they get to wherever the fuck they need to go.
Or they're gonna get eaten by a lion.
Or hyenas.
Hyenas.
Are there?
A dingo ate my baby.
I don't think they have dingoes.
I don't know. No,
down
that's only in
South
Australia.
America.
Australia and New Zealand. I don't know. I'm pulling shit out my ass now.
What kind of dogs? They just got wild wolf packs down there. Wolf pack. I don't know. One of the things said, I found a snake shed in a house we Airbnb'd in Arizona and never told my wife. Nice.
Probably a smart move, dude.
She would have freaked out. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. She would have freaked the fuck out. I've told the story about the fucking snake I killed right outside the door.
How about the snake that made me jump over 3 chairs like I was back in middle school when the guy got that rat snake and brought it down and started bringing it to us?
That
And I
was
was
just
like,
a couple
ding,
rat snakes.
ding. It was like
Those
I was back in track.
Non-venomous.
I ran hurdles. I know how to do it. I physically can't do it unless I'm being
ran
charged.
so
changed.
far away. I ran so far
I'm having a
away.
stroke. I can't think of the word unless I'm being chased. Holy shit! By a snake or
Are
a
you
zombie.
okay?
No.
Like, legitimately.
Earlier, my eye wouldn't open. It was doing that thing again.
I don't know. This is what I do know is Tuesday is the last day to vote. Go out, vote on whomever you think is the best person.
Vote for what's in your heart.
Yep. For us, you know our position. We're not
shy about it.
Shy about it. It's our job in life. Like we all get a fucking platform. You can go out and put Facebook videos or whatever videos.
Yeah,
you
put
want.
him up.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. But you know what? Talk to your family, talk to your friends. Bring family and friends to vote if they've never voted before. I kind of think that's kind of important, especially for first-time voters. Like, get them to the polls.
Yeah,
I think there is this kind of like sense of
it's gonna be a little scary.
Well, no sense
intimidating,
of like
for a first timer
being part of the
Counted.
American population, right, or whatever that is. And doing that. And
No vote,
regardless
no voice.
of what side you vote,
Unfortunately,
I don't give a fuck.
And I truly believe no vote, no voice.
If I ask you, did you vote and you say no?
You should hit me upside the head. Oops,
No, I'm just gonna be like, I don't
upside
give a
the
fuck what
headset.
you say.
Oops, upside the
I'm
head.
gonna be like, I don't give a fuck what you say. You know what? Cheers, you guys. We will see you next. Today's Friday.
We'll see him next.
See you next Wednesday.
Oh, we'll see you Wednesday.
We may or may not
do a show.
Be in the Civil War. Maybe the next episode,
because I may be hungover.
Maybe the next episode is, holy shit, we've been attacked from within.
On that note,
oh my God,
fantastic.
Dun, dun, dun.
Fantastic
Cheers, y'all.
weekend. Love you guys.
Godspeed, lock and load, do all the things, get your fucking
Cheers.
water bottles together, order your, real quick,
don't be
go out to
freaked.
Julia's website and order your Christmas wreaths now.
Is she doing that still?
Yeah, she works, it's a family fucking farm. Go out and order that, do that now. So reach out to Julia Winguia and get your goddamn, because you never know. Those trees might be not be
Jacob
around.
said this is the first presidential election. You can't write in O.J. Simpson.
We love you guys. We'll catch you next time.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Welcome to The Bar is Open with Beth and Greg.